Just gotta hook the hoses up. Hello, Americans. Another friend subscribes around the world. Look here, man. Morning. Good morning, good morning. Hey. Need some water. Need some water. I gotta get the jugs of water. Well, dude, I left your bugs. I left your door open all night. You could have jumped out, man. So something I did yesterday, man, because we've been having, I don't know what it was yesterday, 104 or something like that, man. Just this crazy heat wave. It's supposed to be pretty much 100 degrees at least for the next 10 days. You know, the one time about 10 years ago, we had 19 days in a row of over 100 degrees. That was 10 years ago. So it's about that time again, 10-year cycle. But I ain't looking forward to that. I do not like it. So, as you can see, man, it's sun's not even up. It's just coming up, and it's probably, I don't know, 5:30 or almost 6. I don't know what time it is. But getting out here, man, I want to get the trees, you know, or all my trees, you know, because I have fruit trees and then pine trees and mountain elm. So I want to get them all watered, you know, before the heat of the day and stuff. So I'm doing that. And then Miss Kitty, just this morning, got the first zucchini of the year. So now it begins. Hopefully them cucumbers come on soon. So down here, finish this, which is funny because I already finished this video once. And went in there to load it. And hey, get back, get, don't hit. Went in there to load it, and there was some, I don't know. These cameras, technology does that crap all the time. I gotta change my water now. Guess I'm gonna do that next. I'll be back, man. Okay, man, I made it back. I just let it roll. Alright, so, I don't know if I can find the comments that I was looking. There's a couple, you know, not bad, and I didn't block and delete or any of that kind of crap. You know, it just, dude, so many of you, man, tell me things, you know, that are helpful and useful and all of that. But there's always the handful, and a lot of times, you know, and I don't know if they mean to be, but they feel like they're snide, you know, snide remarks, or that I'm a 4-year-old or something. And dude, it's one of the reasons. I mean, I still do some how-to videos here and there and stuff like that, but I used to do a lot more of that kind of stuff. And, you know, building videos and all that, which I always said in them, you know, this might not be the wrong way or the right way, but it's my way. So if you don't like it, you know, I really don't need no comments on it. And then, like I said, man, sometimes there are comments, you know, I love your guys' comments, and sometimes there are things, man, and I've learned things, you know, just like on the exploder that, which I actually screenshotted it because he knew the name of this fuel relay or sensor or something that I haven't taken care of yet, but I need to. It's like a $15 or $20 part. It might take care of that when it, like, vapor locks. You know, so I mean, there's definitely stuff. There's always something to learn, man. I don't care how old you are, man. There's something to learn from everybody. You can learn. I mean, I learn stuff from my grandkids. So I mean, you can learn, but then there's the comments, and the ones, and sometimes I'm just like, what in the hell? I mean, why even bother, The one, this one ain't that bad, but, the one comment, oh great, I lost it again, which I found kind of amusing. Oh, dude, these phones. Here's one right here. Like I said, man, nothing bad, man. This is, what is it? Dean Zoil. And, it's, like I said, man, nothing, I'm not offended or anything like that. It's just like, think outside the box. Do you not, maybe the case is these people live, in town or, even back east, man. I haven't spent a lot of time over there, but, I don't know how far it is to your, to your local, Nampa or your local parts store or Walmart or something like that. But let me tell you what, here, let me just read this. These newer rigs do not like plain water for cooling engine. Got to use antifreeze at least half and half. Best luck to you, sir. Good day. I know that. The whole thing is, I don't carry a jug of antifreeze with me all the time. Maybe I should, but maybe I should be carrying a drive line and lots of oil just in case. I mean, you ain't ever going to have everything you need up there, and I sure the hell don't carry around a jug of antifreeze. Do I have antifreeze on the creek bottom? You bet. But so what he's saying is I shouldn't be putting water in there because it's not going to cool it. Well, it did. And I only ended up putting 1 gallon of water in it up there. Got back to the creek bottom and it never went over halfway hot. It was down. So it did the job, which I left the cap loose, so that it wasn't building up pressure. But just the point that I'm saying on that comment is, maybe they just don't understand. Dude, I was, 7 miles, 8 miles, maybe even less from the creek bottom. Man, I'm not, what are you gonna do? Call, well, I don't even have no cell service up there, so I ain't gonna call. What am I gonna walk down to the, however far it is down and get a jug of antifreeze? I don't think so. So what did I use? Water. So I ended up, man, putting the gallon of water in there. Like I said, man, I ended up cruising up, probably went up another, 2 or 3 miles up, refilled my jug up there. And, then turned back. I wasn't going to go diving deep in there with, pouring water in it. And I wasn't sure, if it would cool like that. But that's only 1 gallon mixed in with all that antifreeze. So, I understand, but I don't understand. Now, here's another. This one actually kind of agitated me. This, like I said, talk to me like I'm a 4-year-old dude. I don't even know what to really say about it without being an ass. This one's, need to keep a tool set in that truck. First of all, it ain't a truck. It's an exploder. And second of all, there is a toolkit in it. Need to keep a tool set in that truck of yours. 2 bolts, take out the thermostat, and go on your way. You know better than that. Oh, sweet little feller. Dude. First of all, you have to take off. I do have a tool set. I do have a toolkit. I don't go anywhere without tools. And first of all, I'm not going to I'm not going to mechanic when I'm only 7 miles from my creek bottom You know, when I know that I can put some coolant in it, or some, now he's got me saying it, that when I know I can put a jug of water in it, and that everything's fine, and I'm going to get it back home. Second of all, well, actually, I guess it would be first of all, is I'm not tearing the freaking exploder apart up in the mountains. Because to get down to where it was leaking, which it ain't saying it's the thermostat, but you have to take all this crap off. You know, all them plastic, man, for the air filters and the emission and all this crap that you have to pull off. It ain't just 2 screws or 2 bolts. It's a lot more than that. And if you think I'm going to do that on that mountain and spend all that time taking care of that, you've lost your flipping mind. So, there's that. Dude, so sometimes, you know, man, I don't know. Maybe they just try to get a rise out of me so they can hear their name on the video. I don't know. Most of the time I don't even, you know, most of the time I just copy, or, most copy and delete. Some of the things I say just cracks me up, man. Most of the time I block and delete. But these ones weren't blocked, you know. I'm not that offended. You know, I'm not going to block you and I'm not going to delete you yet. It can come. Just, that's one of the reasons I don't do those, you know, I show videos and show what I do. Sometimes, man, you know, when I first started doing them, I was going to show everything that I was doing to build my homestead. You know, we're talking, 13 years ago. And I started off doing, videos, and I'd show building a building, or you know, whatever, man, building or fixing or repairing, mostly building, because I built this whole creek bottom and or homestead. You know, back then it was big on the homestead thing. Anymore, man, I really don't want to be included in that group. But I stopped doing those kind of videos because everybody, man, either there was criticism or trying to tell you how to do something. You know, and I don't know everything. You don't know everything. Nobody knows everything, so there's always something to learn. But a lot of stuff I've been doing for a long time, and I do it my way. And just because you don't like it, I don't care. That's the way it is, dude. This is my flipping mind. Anyway, man, I got to get after it before it gets... It's starting to warm up now. It's probably 8 o'clock. So I need to get after it and watering. I think I might have showed them the rabbits. I actually took my bucks. You know, I got 4 bucks, and I actually put them out. You know, because they're in the smaller cages. Man, I felt for them yesterday because it was so hot. So I was thinking, man, how can I get these? You know, and I got fans and I have ice bottles and all that, man. But they just look so hot. So I ended up taking them out of the cage and just letting them run around the rabbit barn, you know, because it's all blocked off and everything. They can't get out of there. And, man, they enjoyed that. Other than they kicked the crap out of each other, man. There's hair everywhere. They're beating each other up. So, right now I just have bugs out, you know, and that's my prized possession rabbit. You know, just because he's he's a giant... I can't remember the name, slips me right now, but man, he's just a huge, huge rabbit, and that's actually what I want to breed him. You know, once I get all this under control, that's the one. Actually, I did just breed him a couple days ago, just one female that, you know, I'm gonna start trying to get them. So we got some bigger rabbits. Man, we ate some rabbit the other night, man. Night before last, I gotta get back to harvesting some, but I did a few, man, and we had it the same night. I guess it was 2 nights ago. Man, it was excellent. So tasty, man. Not gamey at all, which is kind of different for me because I mostly grew up on wild rabbit, you know, so it's a little bit gamey, but man, it was good. That's it, man. Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.